Hey guys, it's Mitty here, and before I start the video, if you like this video, if you like face cam, if you like live commentary, if you like anything I do, then if you could leave a like down below, it helps me out and it lets me know that you like this type of stuff, and it just supports me. So if you'd like to, you can do that. But today I have a special match for you because it's not the usual overuse stuff that you see. It's an Ubers match, and some of you may be interested in that. It is my first Ubers match in 6th gen, so it's going to be against Nagi. His link is going to be in the description. He also uploads Pokemon content, so you can feel free to check him out. And today I decided to also curl my hair, so I'm all, maybe it looks good, maybe it doesn't. Trying something new, you know, just like we are in this battle. If you want more Ubers, you can like the video. I really like doing Ubers. I did some of it before in the last generations. But I don't think he has a Stealth Rocker on his team. Looking at his team, I don't think he has a Stealth Rocker on his team at all. So I'm honestly thinking of leading off with, he also doesn't have a Rapid Spinner. I'm thinking of leading off with my Landorus. I have a feeling he wants to lead off with Darkrai. They usually want to put you to sleep first turn. In case he does, I do have a Lumberry on my Landorus. I put that on, unless something can learn Defog here. I'm not entirely sure about Defog, but I'm going to lead off with my Landorus. I feel like that's going to be the best option right now. And then the rest of my team consists of Mewtwo, Kyogre, Landorus, Scizor, Xerneas, and Giratina. But the only thing with my Xerneas is that it's not it doesn't actually have all the moves that I need it to have because it's only level 70. I think I wanted to give it like Psyshock or something as well, but I'm also going to kind of assume that his Mega is going to be Mewtwo. Probably Y. I honestly like the Y one better than the X one, which is actually what I'm running as well. So does he lead off with Darkrai? No, he leads off with Genesect. Let's see. He gets the download boost for special attack. I probably don't want to stay in here. I mean, I can assume he wants to not Volt Switch, U-turn out, but I also don't want to take the chance of him Ice Beaming me because I feel like it's way too early for that. So I'm going to switch into Scizor just to be safe. I don't want him to Ice Beam me. I really need to keep Landorus around. I need to set up Stealth Rocks. I need to do all that other fun stuff. Even if he does U-turn, Ice Beam, okay. It's a good thing I stayed safe. Good thing I stayed safe. I don't think he was gonna wanna. I mean, U-turn is like the standard play. I'm gonna assume. I wanna assume that unfortunately, this is not a choice banded set. I don't have a U-turn of my own. However, I kind of want to pursuit him. I know he's gonna switch, but I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know what he's gonna go into either. But if he U-turns out, but I think he's Scarfed. This is why my thought process is all over the place. I apologize. My thought process and sometimes my talking is all over the place and people get confused. Even I sometimes confuse myself, but I want to hope that he's going to switch out. He's not going to go for another Ice Beam and go back into my Landorus. I'm gonna go back into Landorus. I don't think he's gonna Ice Beam again. If anything, he's gonna switch out. So I think we're all good there. He goes into Ho-Oh. It's okay. This isn't bad. It's not bad. I mean, Ho-Oh, Fire type moves, Sacred Fire. He's not gonna want Stealth Rocks on his side of the field either, and he's gonna feel intimidated by the potential Stone Edge. I want to predict him to switch out and go for Stealth Rocks. I think I'm going to predict him to switch out and go for Stealth Rocks. I don't think he wants to stay in. I don't think he's going to risk me potentially going for a Stone Edge. So I think we're making the right play here. Hopefully we're making the right play here. Hopefully. Give me a switch. Well, I mean, it's not going to be I mean, if he stays in, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? I mean, I hope not anyway, because I honestly think I'm in a good position right now to deal with this thing. So, alright, Ho, what are you gonna do? He's thinking for a while, By the way, if you guys ever want to try and get a battle with me, he withdrew. Okay, good. Good prediction, Alina. He withdrew. If you guys ever want to try and get a battle with me, then you can follow me on Twitter. Twitter is usually where I try and get battles because I'm not always on Skype, and if I'm asking for battles on Twitter, then there's a chance to try and get a battle with me. if you guys, I want to get more Ubers, so if you like Ubers and you have an Ubers team and you ever want to try and do Ubers, I honestly want to like prioritize that over overused right now. So now the problem here is he's not the form that I have. I'm not sure if these forms run the same thing, because I know mine is defensive. The Giratina I run is defensive. I don't know. I don't think I'd outspeed it or anything. I'm going to go into Scizor. I'm not sure what to expect, really. So I'm going to go into Scizor, kind of hoping for a Dragon-type attack or anything. Sorry that my laptop just, like, went black. But he withdrew. Maybe he assumed I was going to go into Scizor, and he goes into Arceus. It's Steel? If I had to guess, I think that's Steel, unless... I think it's Steel, especially with the... It's metal. How is it not Steel? I mean, come on, Alina, come on, right. And if I'm wrong, by the way, here, everyone is gonna... I know everyone's gonna be on my ass telling me how wrong I am, but I'm used to that by now, so... Let me think of what I'm gonna do with you. What am I gonna do with you? I mean, I know Arceus might be physical. He might be. I'm gonna go into my Landorus again. If he's physical, then, cause I know sometimes some Arceus, I get a lot of comments on how I mispronounce things, but I'm hoping he's physical, so the Intimidate, he has Defog. Okay, so this is his Defog user. That's interesting. Alright. That's not the worst thing in the world, because I could just set it up again, I guess. I could just set it up and throw him out. I'm going for Stealth Rock again. I mean, if he wants to Judgment, how much... That looks like an awesome attack. That does a lot. I don't like that. That does a lot. I'm straight up going for Earthquake. I'm going for Earthquake. He can Judgment. I don't like Judgment at all, or he can Defog. I might have been better off going to Giratina right now. I kind of want to keep Landorus around, but at the same time, if he Defogs, I'm gonna Earthquake this turn. If he Defogs, no, he goes for a Judgment again. Maybe it's like min-max damage and I'll live, but I highly doubt it. I really highly doubt it. If he takes me out, then yeah, he takes me out. But I'm gonna bring in something to try and threaten him out. So let's see. I wish I knew. Let me look it up. What do you usually run? If I had to go off of last. Okay. I mean, they're usually speed and HP investment. I kind of want to go into Mewtwo and then Mega also. That gives me Insomnia, which I really like, except it gets into a really like risky territory when you start dealing with Darkrai. But I don't know, man. Let me see. I don't know. I can't type. I'm gonna go into Mewtwo. And then cause I mean, I know he's gonna want a Defog, but I feel like Mewtwo. Oh, I didn't take what? I didn't get a thing of his team. I'm gonna Fire Blast, I think. I mean, he might go into Ho-Oh, but I think I'm gonna Fire Blast, keep it safe and Fire Blast. So I know he stays in. I feel like he's gonna defog. I don't think I can kill it, honestly. There's no way I'm gonna be able to kill it, but I mean I can get some damage on it. Damage is always nice, right? It's super effective, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I'm not like panicking or anything, thinking, hey, this thing isn't even steel, but okay, let me think. Let me think of what I want to do now, because I have a feeling he's gonna switch. Although, at the same time, this thing basically did what it had to do and had to defog. I kind of want to predict Ho-Oh to come out. I really do. But at the same time, I'd be taking a huge risk in doing so. You know what? I'm gonna go for Aura Sphere. I'm gonna go for Aura. Ah, he stays in. I don't think this would kill then. I thought... Yeah, it's not gonna kill. I thought he might switch out. And he goes for recover. This is what we're doing. This is what we're... Oh, no, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. So he has Judgment, Defog, Recover, and... some other move. So... I'm gonna Fire Blast this turn. It's really unfortunate that I didn't keep my rocks up, but try and make up for it somehow. Now he draws. I really messed up there thinking that he might switch out because that probably would have killed. I mean, granted that I hit because there's always the chance that I might miss, so... Hello, what do you do? I know you're a nuisance, but I have a feeling that I can bring in Kyogre and get rid of your annoying potential Sacred Fires. Kyogre's power. Okay, by the way, I'm running Modest with Specs, so Water Spout like obliterates anything pretty much. Not pretty much anything, but the power. If I get one off, he goes for Brave Bird, but the power, if I manage to get one off, probably not now because he's going for Brave Bird. That does a lot. Oh, that was awful. Awful play. That is an awful play. You might not get to see Kyogre's power at all. Now, he might predict me to switch again. I can go into Giratina. I really want to keep Kyogre around, but that was a horrible, horrible misplay. That was really not good, and I don't have rocks up, and not good at all. Ugh. I don't know, man. He might predict me to switch, or he might go for it again. If he does, I'm not in a good position to really do much, honestly. I'm really not. I really wish I kept this thing around, man. I really do. That was really bad. That might have been just a huge mistake because Kyogre, you do a lot of damage. You really do. Unless he fears I'm scarfed. But I'm gonna go for a Surf, but I doubt he's gonna. Oh, he withdraws. Okay, maybe he was fearing that I'm scarfed. All right, let's see how much Surf does to you. Okay, that actually. All right. He might have feared that I'm scarfed, which is really good. Really good. Alright, takes out Arceus, so we don't have to deal with you. No more annoying Steel type, which actually, in the end, what I want to ideally accomplish is getting Xerneas to sweep if I can get Geomancy off. So, having Arceus out of the way really helps. Unfortunately, my Xerneas isn't, like, it's not complete because it's only at level 70 and I didn't give it all the moves that I wanted to, so really right now its only attacking move is the yeah, I have a feeling he thinks that I'm scarfed. His only attacking move is Moonblast or whatever. He could predict me to switch. Honestly, I'm gonna stay in. I want to predict him to think that I'm switching, but I'm going for Surf. He goes for U-turn. Alright, U-turn, he thought I would switch. I doubt I'll live. Yeah, I'm not gonna live. No way. No way, Kyogre, you're not living. I could have only hoped, so. But the good thing is that I get switch initiative, so we'll see what he goes into. I doubt it's gonna be Ho-Oh because, I mean, come on! He's not gonna bring in Ho-Oh when there's still rain up. Maybe he will. I don't know. Maybe I could be completely wrong. It's been completely wrong other times before. By the way, I'm using, like, my drawing tablet stylus here just because it was the closest thing next to me. Yeah. So we'll see what he goes into. I feel like this battle is gonna be long, but I also feel like, I really want to get Xerneas sweep off eventually. Eventually I want to get a Xerneas sweep off. So he's thinking about it for a long time. So, I mean, right now, Right now he has the upper hand, unfortunately, because of the like in terms of Pokemon. But depending on what he goes into, we'll see. He goes into Darkrai. I doubt this thing is Scarf though. All right, Darkrai, how do I want to deal with you? Now, if I go into Mewtwo, I've no way of, I mean, I honestly kind of want to do a damage calc to see how much Aura Sphere would do, because I think I can outspeed this thing. I think I can outspeed it. I mean, my speed is pretty, and I can't be put to sleep. I can't be put to sleep is also a thing. Unless he's like Choice Scarfed, and I'm taking a risk here. I know I am. I'm going for an Aura Sphere. I don't know if I want to know how much this is gonna do. Okay, he has a Focus Sash. This sucks. Can I live? Oh, I live. Okay, Mewtwo. Thank you, Mewtwo. Thank you, Mewtwo. Whew. Thank you, Mewtwo. I'm just ice beaming, just whatever. Doesn't really matter what I go for, assuming he's gonna stay in. I don't think he's gonna do anything else, but I don't have to worry about being put to sleep. I lived. Thank you, Mewtwo. I love you, Mewtwo, so much right now. So much. So, okay. What are you gonna, I mean, you have to you don't have to sack it off, but like, on the off chance that he decides to go into Hoa, I'm like, Ice Beam, maybe, you know, neutral damage, although it doesn't, like, he's a one hit point, it doesn't matter what I go for. And Ice Beam's gonna hit, and yeah, just kill him off. So we'll see what he goes into next. Alright, Darkrai is down, and then his Arceus is down, so he has, I know he has Mewtwo left, probably his Mega, Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Genesect, and then I'm drawing a blank for the last one, which everyone's probably gonna like remind me in the comments what it is, but okay, you're probably gonna U-turn, unless he predicts me to switch into Scizor. I mean, alright, you know what, I'm going into Giratina. His last is Giratina. I'm kind of hoping that he U-turns, or, I mean, like, I don't want to go into Scizor on the off chance. He's like, oh, Flamethrower, you're probably going into Scizor. Did I make the right play? No, he goes for U-turn anyway. Not the biggest thing in the world, because I take, like, nothing. I'm probably going to recover that in leftovers anyway, so. Oh, okay. My heart is, like, racing right now. This is actually a really good battle. I feel like, let me see, what else? Like, I need to like get a Geomancy off. I do. It's gonna be so tough though. It's gonna be so tough, but I have to. Mewtwo. Okay, now it can be a problem. I have a feeling he's gonna be Mega. Now I can Dragon Tail out and hope that it brings him into something. Or I can hope he's like a calm mindset, but it's a tough call. It's a tough call, really. Because, okay, I'm just Dragon Tailing. You're Mewtwo X. Alright, Mewtwo X. That's actually good, because I think these are physical, right? Yeah, unless there's some weird set. Right. Okay. Alright, that means it's not gonna do a lot, because I'm physically defensive, so we're good. That does, like, nothing. We're good. Dragon Tail does, like, not a lot, but let's... Oh, Genesect is out. Genesect, you are out. Alright. At this point, I don't think he's gonna... I don't even know if he has Flamethrower. The only thing that I've seen him is U-turn and Ice Beam. I kind of hope he doesn't have Flamethrower, because, I mean, he does have Ho-Oh for fire, so... I'm going into Scizor. To take this. I'm starting to, like, stutter my words, and it's really awful and kind of embarrassing, but... Are you gonna U-turn this time? No, you're gonna Ice Beam. Good. Alright, you're gonna Ice Beam this time. As long as I don't get frozen. That does a lot. Oh, because that was a crit. Alright, so... I'm gonna take this time, I mean, I really wanted the Swords Dance to be a surprise factor, but I'm just gonna roost because I have to roost. I have to roost. I knew he's gonna withdraw, but I have to roost. He's gonna go into Ho-Oh probably. He's going into Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is gonna give this thing problems out the butt, but if only I had Stealth Rocks up, really, this would have been a whole lot easier. But I honestly, Scizor right now is the, well, not really, it's not the most expendable thing, but it's definitely going to be a problem to deal with Ho-Oh, I think, unless I manage to get Geomancy off, which is the eventual goal. I feel like eventually something is going to have to, what do you call it? Something is gonna have to. Now, I don't know if he's gonna keep going for Brave Bird. I can take the risk and hope he switches out. I can take the risk and hope he switches out and go for Will-O-Wisp. Do you want to hope he goes? I really want to think that he's going to switch out. I really do, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go for a Willow and hope he switches out. No, he stayed in. He stayed in. He stayed in. Stayed in. What am I doing? What am I doing? But alright, I can live one more Brave Bird and get a rest off. I can live one more and get a rest off. This is so nerve-wracking, but this is a long battle, but this is a good one. I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna rest now. He's gonna go for Brave Bird one more time. I'm gonna rest. No, he doesn't go for Brave Bird. Alright. Does he have like Whirlwind? If he has Whirlwind, then I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. That actually helps because oh no, it goes. I outsped? That's interesting. I outsped. I didn't think I would outspeed, but alright. So now we know, I guess. Now we know that for some reason you're speed tied with Ho-Oh, so. I'm trying, like, there's nothing I could bring in safely. There's really, I don't think there's anything I could bring in safely. But really, there is nothing I could bring in safely. And he could easily switch to a fire type attack. So I'm gonna, I feel like I need this thing for Mewtwo. I'm just gonna sleep talk and hope that I get, no, he withdraws. Okay, can we, if he brings in Mewtwo, can I get a, no, he brings in Genesect. Okay. I kind of hope I get a Will-O-Wisp off just for residual damage sake. But what are you gonna go for? What are you gonna go for? Rep. Of course you go for rest. You are not helpful in the slightest. Not helpful in the slightest. Now, I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't have Flamethrower. I feel like I'm gonna be making a big risk doing this, but I kind of, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance. I'm not sure. He goes for Ice Beam. Okay, I was thinking he might overpredict this time and maybe go for a U-turn. That does a lot, unfortunately. I kind of just hope I can get Will-O-Wisp off at this rate and get some residual damage, but knowing my luck, we're gonna go and rest again. Oh, and we avoid the attack. Thank you. Thanks. You're doing a fantastic job, right? No. Really? Well. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna rest again because if he kills me off, I'm okay with that. I honestly okay with that. I was gonna go for rest, but if I lived, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go into Xerneas now. I'm gonna go into Xerneas. It might be the wrong play, but honestly, I don't think there's any other way I can kill the other things, but this is bad. This is honestly bad. I'm just going for a Geomancy. This is so bad. This is so bad. Genesect. This is so bad because he resists it. I I have a feeling, honestly, this is my end right now, and it's going to end horribly, horribly. I got my boost. I got my okay, I got my special as well up, so keep that in mind. But honestly, this is I'm going for Moonblast. Let's see how much you do. I'm curious because I have to outspeed. I'm like max. I think I'm max, but all right, Moonblast. How much are you gonna do? Can you like obliterate it? Probably not at all. Nope, not a very. Nope. That was a crit too. This is so sad. This is so bad. This is unless you live somehow. I doubt it. I doubt you're living. You lived. Okay. Like, I know this is bad. I know that, but I need to get damage. I need to get this thing out of the way, so I need to get this thing out of the way. You can kill it, right, Xerneas? Right. You can. If only rocks were up. That's the only thing. Another crit. Wow, this thing just loves crits. Xerneas just loves crits right now. So I honestly, I know I messed up. I know I messed up in many different ways. I feel like this thing has some sort of priority. Mewtwo, or do you resist? I think actually you resist. No, you don't. You're neutral. So I'm gonna Moonblast. I do have Mega Horn on this because it came with it on default, but can you take it out? Yeah! Oh, no, you don't resist. No, I was looking at the regular one. Okay. I know. Oh, gosh. This is helping so much right now, Xerneas. You are helping so much. Alright, Genesect, I know you're not going to do a lot to Genesect right now. You get the attack boost too, but the fact that this is freezing right now scares me because this scares me a lot. Can we not have a DC right now? Can we not? Because this is taking a while, and this honestly scares me. I really don't. Of course it ends. This is. I had a Ubers match last night that DC'd as well, and this is honestly very, very sad. This was a very close match as well. Last night I had a battle against Nick. That was close too. But I'm going to upload this regardless because it was still half an hour of, like, you know, a lot of predictions, a lot of fun, and I hope you guys don't mind that apparently this cut off, and unfortunately the match ended because of a DC, and that's kind of sometimes what happens with long matches, and I apologize, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm really sorry this cut out. This is actually really upsetting because it was very, very close game, but as always, if you want to see more Ubers or if you like live commentary in general, then feel free to like the video, and as always, I love you guys so very much and have a fantastic day.